Yeah, you get like things
a compass
and like a copy
$7.
of just like a leather-bound copy of like Hemingway's short story
Right.
to read at 28 years old. I'm into reading now. A fucking pocket watch.
You know what? I am into reading now.
Yeah, I started reading again.
Now you're copying me.
No,
because I was reading first.
I started before you.
No chance.
I read Huckleberry Finn. I never read it. I know it's for kids, but I feel like
Mark Twain's great, dude.
it's really good.
Yeah, you know what's
reading.
you know
It
what's
might be one of the only books that I've LOL'd.
you know who I have the confidence to say is great that people don't like is Dickens.
Really?
Dickens is great.
Oh, you have the confidence to say Dickens is good.
Dude, you really went there, dude.
I did. And because you deal with this kind of
No, if you had just said Dickens was great, I'd be like, okay, cool. But you said you have the confidence.
You have to
say
deal
he's
with
great.
this.
Yeah.
To be a part of the Dickens
That's what
community,
happens at.
you have to deal with this.
That's what happens.
I don't care anymore.
And Nick's rich.
I have the best of Dick. I have the worst of Dick.
Yeah, that's some good Dick.
That's me on Dick pills and without Dick pills.
Dude, that book is awesome.
I'm
The
sure
whole
it's
moral
good.
of the thing is like you think bitches be on some shit, but really they're trash.
Yeah.
And it's all about the homies.
Any moral where
No,
the
it's not.
whores are
He sacrifices
fucking
himself and for
For
no
pussy?
pussy. For
bad. No pussy.
Yeah, but
No,
then
he
who turns out
sacrifices
to-
himself for a bitch that he's in love with, but he looks exactly like her man's, and her man's was supposed to get executed, and he does it as a gesture of love for her.
What?
But he gets no pussy.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I was thinking of Great Expectations.
No,
not
that's-
Tale of Two Cities.
That's Tale of Two Cities.
That's
it's
what the fuck
heartbreaking.
happens in that book?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah,
happens.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Yeah.
Well, you know Great Expectations, how that book ends, right?
No.
So the book starts off and the little boy, like, he's just playing around his house and some, like, fucking Scottish prisoner, some, like, groundskeeper Willie dude, like, walks by with shackles on. And he's like, have you lockpick? And the little boy, like, gives him, like, something out of the shed and he, like, takes the shackles off. And then it's, like, him growing up. And then he, like, ends up wandering onto some, like dilapidated estate. And there's this creepy old woman that lives there with this young girl. And the old woman's like mean to the boy, but he also at the same time, like, through the old woman has this, like, I guess executor or lawyer or whatever that, like, handles the estate that also tells the little boy, like, there's a mysterious benefactor who's, like, giving you, like, money to learn how to be, like, proper. So he gets, like, clothes, and he thinks that it's the old woman, like, turning him into, like, a man that's worthy of this young girl so that she can, like, right the wrongs of her own life, or because, like, a man left her, so she's making him a proper woman, and then he'll eventually get pussy from the young girl.
Of course.
Doesn't happen. Turns out she is just a bitch that hates men and was, like, manipulating this little boy the entire time.
Wow.
And teaching the woman to be, manipulative and kind. And it was just like the Scottish convict, like, went and made a shit ton of money and was, like, sending money to the boy who freed him.
Wow.
So it's like, it's about the fellas.
So it was free money?
Yeah.
But the bitch told him there were stipulations?
The bitch was not giving him money at all.
Wow.
No, he got it from the
It was from the
convict.
convict.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember reading Tale
Hell
of Two
yeah.
Cities, though, in high school.
That
and being-
convict's a good guy.
And
Yeah, I
being
know.
heartbroken.
I remember getting to the end and being like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that guy
Because
rocks.
you think it's a book about a cuck.
Right.
Because it feels like that,
A
which
guy-
it is.
A guy trying to get pussy
But
so
the moral
much.
of the story is that fellas look out for each other.
And you know what? He gave him so much stuff. He could have bought cool clothes.
Yeah.
Could have bought like guns, and he could have bought pussy.
You ever read
And he
Up-
wouldn't have had to do any of this.
You
stuff.
read
He
Up
wouldn't
Human-
have had to fucking jump through.
And he
the
wouldn't have
streets.
had to learn any lessons.
No, he could have bought pussy and gotten fucked up.
Yeah.
That would have been such a
But
much
they didn't
better
have
life.
they didn't have like Ferraris or nightclubs back then.
Yeah, what would you
They
spend
didn't
your
have
shit
bottle
on?
service.
Nothing. You would just have money. You have like gold and shit.
Gold, all right.
No, you got a castle.
You could dress cool. You could probably get a carriage.
You ever read Of Human
A
Bondage?
sick horse?
carriage.
A sick horse.
A couple
What's that?
sick horses.
Of Human Bondage?
No.
It's a book about a cuck also.
It's not my kind of cup of tea.
I
bro.
know. It's a very annoying book.
I hate shit like that. I like shit that's like. I read a book about. The fuck did I just read? Fuck, what was it called? I read this book. I was going through a thread of. I asked people for book recommendations like 6 months ago,
Yeah.
and I went through the thread and picked stuff with a cool cover. Like if anybody posted a picture and the cover was cool.
Like had a bitch on it.
So I read this book called Hyperion.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
It's
about a
about the
fuck-
bridge in Los Angeles.
No, it's about like some fucking monster that like. It was it was two books. The first one was interesting, and then it's all about time travel and shit. And it was kind of got fucking confusing.
You
but-
should read Huck Finn, dude. It's mad fun.
No, I'm reading.
It's really good.
I'm reading A Confederacy of Dunces.
Dude, that's the only other book that I've LOL'd
it's
at.
fucking hilarious.
It's the funniest book of all time.
that book fucking rules,
dude,
dude.
you should play that role. Dude.
I know. I saw the
That's-
picture of the guy. I was like,
that is
yeah.
the role. Well, there's like I'm not sure.
But
if
he's
this
too
is-
big. He's like,
I'm not sure if this
he's
is
huge.
true, but apparently every time they've tried to make a movie,
The guy
the
dies.
actor has died.
John Candy was going to do it.
Yeah, it was John Candy.
John Candy would have been perfect.
That's
Yeah.
still, I still think the funniest name of all time.
John-
It really
A
is.
fat guy named Jonathan Candy.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm the wart. She's my tumor, my growth, my pimple. I'm Uncle Wart. Just old Buck Wart Russell. That's what they call me. Or melanoma head. They'll call me that. Melanoma head's coming. Uncle. Maisie Russell's uncle. I'm her uncle.